Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, if you're a first-time viewer. And I have been not busy for the last few weeks, or for the last week I have been at home. I have enjoyed my vacation, my time off, and I have not made that much content. So I'm back and rested, and I will get back to the 3D stuff. In that case, I have a new story project which will include a creature that is well known throughout the fantasy realms. I, in this case, need a mimic. So for a mimic, I basically doing a normal mimic, nothing special. It's a chest that is actually a creature. And first, I wanted to make the creature itself, which you can see here. I'm starting with making a simple chest. This is something that I can reuse, but as you can see, there is no final render at this, because I simply made I just made the chest. The inside, the living part of the mimic that is inside the chest, I will make next week, or probably next weekend. This week is a morning shift week again, so that means less time for content, and I'm gonna take it slow anyway. So yeah, the chest itself has a few parts. There is a base with the four legs where the chest is standing on. The main body, I fiddled around and made a few ornaments, nothing too fancy, but something that sticks out, something that gives the chest a bit of detail, so that it's not just like a box. I also looked at different types of chest, and I decided for a round top chest, just because I like them more visually, just personal preference. The ornament itself has some kind of etchings in them, something that I did for one of the previous armors as well, and I really liked it because it is relatively simple to make. It is something that gives it a bit more detail without adding too much. Like, it's not too much color, it's not too much content, it's just it doesn't look too simple. So yeah, second part, round top. The lid of the chest, I'm not sure if it's called lid or not, but this is what I called it. And I had to actually make this part twice. Like, I wanted the lid to have like a side like ornament, something that just like gives it a bit more texture, a bit more content, a bit more visual flair. And my first idea was to take a cube, extrude it, and then just form it around the chest, or the edge of the chest. But this just, like, it didn't look like I wanted it to, it didn't work like I wanted it to, so I had to redo this. Like, this just looks very, very plain, and I didn't like it. So what I did instead, I took a plane. First I formed it around one of the corners of the chest, gave it a bit of detail and form. First issue that happened here is it didn't copy out the side. So my first attempt was just to copy over the coordinates of the points and mirror it that way, but in the end it just didn't work as intended. So I just started both sides from scratch, more or less, and this worked perfectly well. So yeah, it basically it worked for most of this. One issue is that arose was that the lid itself is not symmetrical, which is intentional. The front side of the chest with the anchor ornament has a little bit of a slant in the lid, you could say, like a little bit. It's not right on the front, while the back is fitting. Is like the round of the top fits to the back of the chest. This is just for me partially to see where the chest, like where the front and where the back is. And I also thought about adding hinges to the chest, so this was also for me to add hinges, which ultimately I actually didn't do. I actually decided against hinges because the chest will stand with the back to the wall, more or less. Like, I can't put it completely towards the wall because then it can't open. But yeah, like, I'm only gonna show the front of the chest, or the mimic, and thus I don't need the hinges on the back, but I might add them over the week. Yeah, and in this case it didn't have the hinges yet. Once I made the side, I just tried to give it a bit more texture, a bit more detail. And I worked again with some etchings, basically just extruding the stuff inwards, in this case on the very edge of the corner, so that there's just like a slight idea of detail here. Last but not least, I decided I'm going to give this at first I wanted to do this to be like a grip where you can like carry the chest around, but since it's gonna be a really big chest, I decided, or I thought this is a bit overkill. So when I revisited this to give it the textures and all, I flattened out this grip basically so that it lies flat on top of the chest, which you can see on the thumbnail. But yeah, that's basically what I did. This is the project that I did over the week. Every now and then, a tiny bit. And yeah, I will make the inside of the chest, and then I will rig the whole thing, which will take a good amount of time, I assume. And once I'm doing that, I will work on the actual visual project. But yeah, that's it, what I did. Thanks for watching. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys for the next one.